Hey, bud. Oh, buddy. Yeah, it's a good boy. Yeah, it's a good boy. What's up, dear? Yep, it's hot. Feet are going in.
No, he's upset because he wants to take stuff out of my toy room and play with it.
Oh.
Oh, are you on a live?
Yep.
How's he doing?
He's good. He's a big boy. He's just a big horse.
Seems like he has long hair on his butt.
Yeah, that's feathering because he's draft.
Feathering?
Yeah, it's called feathering. It's Clyde. He's like part Clydesdale or some Belgians have. It's that like they have big clompy feet with the fur, and that's. I gotta bed this again. Never ending.
At least you get to listen to chickens the whole time.
Yeah, well the thing is they don't like that. They don't like the food I got the last time, so they're just like starving. But they're not starving because they can free range. They just don't like the brand of food I got. I don't know what's going on with the live. It's like not connecting or something because I only have 2 people on. So something's not working.
You just go buy a different route.
This is the second time I've tried it and it's not working. Hey, Woody. Oh, good boy. So I'm not sure.
It's on.
Okay, now it says 9. It was 2 for a long time, and I started it over because I was having issues with it. Yeah, it was a black screen before. We already had a animal main event. So, okay. I don't even like listening to myself in general, and then listening to myself twice is like the worst. Good boy. I don't know what's going on. I think it's working. Hopefully they shut.
When you're in there.
What?
It's crappy when you're in there.
Yep. Or when I go too far, or when I go.
So we're going to have to make that doorway taller then, right?
Not necessarily. They're just gonna have to duck. He'll have to duck. Everyone else can go in and out of here. Should be able to make the. He'll make the clearance just fine. He just has to put his head down to walk out, which they do it on trailers, but
Okay.
because they just bend their heads and go out.
Alright, I'm going to go find Peter.
Sounds good. He doesn't officially have a name yet. We haven't named him. He's been here. It's his 3rd day here. So in case you're new, he's from a kill pen. He was an Amish horse, an Amish workhorse. He's part draft. You can see the feathering like on his feet. I have to bed this, redo his water today. And I wanted to try to work on getting some of this glue out from his kill tag. Left some glue residue in there. He's eating right now. This is a mixture of beet pulp, alfalfa pellets, cool calories, which is a supplement to help him gain weight because he's quite a bit underweight. It's very, very, very hot here. So him being in this shaded area is very important. And also having plenty of fresh, cold water because the heat can really do a number, especially when he already has poor body condition to begin with. All ribs, backbone. That shouldn't be so, but named him Earl. Oh, Earl is a good name. That's a really good name for a horse, especially like he's an older horse, and some of these older names I feel like fit him really well. Earl is really cute, but I don't have a name picked out for him yet. He's only been here 3 days, and there's been several that have really stuck out to me, but I just haven't nailed it down yet. Sometimes I end up naming them and they end up completely fitting something else and have a different name, so I'm kind of just waiting until the right one comes along. You guys will be the first to know. Hoss. Hoss reminds me of Hoss on, what's it called? What's it called? They live on a prairie, what is it called? Bonanza. Bonanza. The movie Bonanza. There's a Hoss on there. That's what I think of when I think of Hoss. Soul. Yeah, I like the name Soul. He's an old soul. He's an old soul. So, there's stuff to do here, and I'm so, like, the heat just drains the living daylights out of me. It's so hot here. I see I still have my pen in from going grocery shopping this morning. But I was going to open up, I have a package that I got through Amazon wishlist. So I have an Amazon wishlist set up, and everything that's on it is like for the rescues, things that we need for them. And we got a package. I really want to open that. And so I have that to open, and then I'm going to bed him down and take care of the waters. I need to fill the minis food, and then I want to work with him a little bit on just getting maybe his mane and coat brushed out a bit and stuff. And honestly, it's so hot that I don't know if we have a hose, but it doesn't have like a warm water option or anything. It's just cold water. And I don't know if in this heat, if it's a good idea to just put cold water on him. With it being this hot, I don't think that's probably a good idea. So probably won't do a bath today. I kind of like to do that when it's like 75, 80, because then it's not like a shock to their system having cold water put on them. If it was like in here, it's really pleasant actually, but when you go out in the sun, it's very bad. In here isn't terrible, but in the sun is bad, very bad. So I'd rather not shock his system. Maybe take the mane all the way back and start over. Yeah. First thing in the morning probably would have been ideal, or later tonight, like more like 8 or 9 at night. That's a very good idea. I think that's a lot better of an idea. Just not in this heat of the day, because when I give him a bath, he will be in the sun. And also the other horses have been out all morning in the pasture, so I don't want to move them right now and put them back out there. They only can have a certain amount of grass, and if I'm going to move him, I need to move them, and I don't want them in the pasture. So I think I'll probably just wait till tonight. But I have a detangling spray for his mane and coat, and I can still work on that and try to help get that done. Clip it, roach it. Oh. I'm going to see how well I can do. I get what you're saying, Mary. I'm going to see how well I can do. I'm going to see if I can keep it. I cry when I see a horse with no mane. It makes me so sad. horses are supposed to have a mane. And I know that sometimes it is necessary to completely roach it, but I am going to try my dangest with my I have a lot of different tools that I can use to work on this, and I'm going to try to keep some of his mane, at least. I don't like to do it, but there may be parts where I have to, but I'm going to try. I'm going to give him a fighting chance to keep some of it. It's very like brittle. It's extremely brittle, and like I'm sure tons of it's going to come out, but I want him to keep some of it. He already has, the top is roached off, and part of his mane is already completely cut off. And I wonder, like, either the Amish didn't work him right up to selling them, or he's been flipped several times. I only have one glue tag here, and a lot of times when they go to different places, they'll have different tags. Like Little John had like 6 glue tags matted on him, but he only has one tag. So that tells me either the Amish stopped using him because his mane is grown out about that much, or he went to auction and then got kind of flipped around, or got stuck in a kill pen for a while before he came here, because his mane is grown out like that much. So either they stopped using him and had just sold him, or he's been kind of passed around a bit. But I only found one glue tag, so I'm not sure what his story is. Coconut oil, yes. I have Gooby Gone that pulls this right out. That'll just pull it right out. I have Gooby Gone, but I also have a detangling spray that smells incredible and works amazing. I got it from this company I love, and it works phenomenal. An incoming call, just gonna ignore it for now. So I have this tub, and then I have a new tub, and I'm gonna put both of them in here. That way, right now I'm filling the water 2-3 times a day, and that's a lot of work. And so I'm gonna try to get 2 tubs in here and maybe not have to fill as much. Hello, welcome. Here's our big guy. So I'm gonna go, I'm behind you, still behind you, thank you. I'm gonna go and I need to put in his, oh man, you guys, I need to stop, take a break, and get some water before I do anything, because this is not good. I'm hot. I'm very hot. It's miserable, and the swampiness is yuck. All right. I need to put in his mineral block as well. So I'm gonna try to see how this works. Hello everybody, welcome. I'm gonna see if you guys have good reception here so I can open this package. So we have a wish list set up, and we put items on there for the rescues. So this is, someone ordered this. Oh my gosh, and I know what it is. And this is awesome. Not 1, not 2, but 3 of them. These are fantastic. The horses love these. We've been using ours now that someone, Tommy Spencer, had gotten them for us. We have been using them, and they are truly fantastic. Now, the only thing is, there's nothing in here that says who it's from. Usually there's a little tag that says who sent it, but I have no tag. There's no tag, so whoever sent this, thank you so much. These are fantastic. The horses love them. They crave them. I don't know who sent this, but it's a godsend. The horses and the minis just love them. So thank you. Yeah, I was just in there. I just came out to open this package, and this is amazing. So I'm just gonna set them here, because if I go in my tack room, I'll put them in the tack room, but if I go in there right now, I'll lose all my reception. So here's the new bucket that I got. I got this from a secondhand store for $5. So I'm gonna take this, put it in here, and then I'm gonna fill that one up. The better he's doing, just eating. He's getting filled up on his feed that I'm doing 3-4 times a day, so that's good. That's good. He needs to like be full. So he's doing well. Aren't you, big guy? He's eating. He's got to be getting towards the end. Likes, comments, all helps the channel. If you haven't yet and you'd like to subscribe, please do. It's a lot of horse content, rescue. These horses are from kill pens. This, where is she? Miss Lovey's from a kill pen. Little John and Rosie are from a kill pen. And then our horse, Mr. Moosta, is also from a kill pen. See, Mr. Moosta. He's really Mr. Moo, but we call him Mr. Moosta. Here's Miss Lovey. Hi, love. Hi, darling. It's nice to see you, darling. So, I'm gonna go. I like taking the minis a little at a time. Like, I'll just pick off this big round bale we got going on here and give it to my minis. Not for you. So I'm gonna show you guys why I put the fly masks on the horses. This is Minnesota. It's hot and humid and disgusting. This is why they're wearing fly masks. See all the flies on her? Bothering her, pestering her. And she's got her fly mask is all wonky. There we go. I fixed it. She needs to be sprayed down, so I'm gonna spray her down as soon as I finish feeding the minis. She needs to be sprayed down, and then I need to take some of the cream stuff I have and put it on her nose and around where the mask doesn't cover, because the flies are just so bad. So they'll try to hang out where the flies aren't as bad, which that's where the boys are right now in the building. The flies are much not as bad there, but Lovey likes to follow me around, and I'm out here. She wants to be out here. Hi, Lovey. Get it, girl. It's just hot. It's just gross. And this kind of heat, if you're not careful, can be really, really bad. So you gotta remember to drink, take breaks, make sure you have water. Fly traps. I have tried different ones. Yeah, Miss Lovey. Do you know what's in the box, Lovey? Yeah, that's her. Horse licks are her favorite. I also have to, for Mr. Moosta, I have to go find his mask because I can see he has to do. I'm gonna just give her a little spray while she's standing here so good. Good girl. She's like, okay, where's my treat? Because when I get sprayed, I get a treat, Mom. It's okay, Normie. Calm down, you're all right. Just gonna get that. And then you, Mr. Modi. Mr. Mo, for some reason, you don't have any flies bothering you over here. This must be a good spot to stand. Excuse me, sir. All right. So I've made fly. We've tried a lot of things for flies here. The best, you can like have them eat certain things to curb the flies, and you can try, honest to God, because I'm out here, I don't mind doing topical things, and I don't mind making them homemade from scratch fly sprays. I don't mind putting on the fly masks and keeping track of them, because I found for us personally, that's like one of the best ways to keep control of them. The flies are just really bad this year. I haven't used the neem oil. I have not. I have not even heard of that actually. So I can look into that. Neem oil for flies. I'll look it up. But guys, I'm gonna go because it's hard to hold the phone and do my stuff, and I need to fill water. Can you open the garage door for me? I need to fill water, and that takes two hands. And what's the matter, little man? What's the matter? Are you sad? What's the matter, little buddy? Oh, little boy. What's the matter, little man? What's the matter? You all right? Didn't get a toy that he wanted. Tough life when you're a kid. Just stand in front of this door and shit everywhere. Or they stand in front of a tack room door and drive everybody nuts. They go into my tack room, they're just constantly, they're not fun. The ducks are driving us where? Through the roof. All right. So we're gonna work on filling up waters here, and okay, you can. So they have water in here, but I'm just going to dump it out. There's another water that's in the building for these guys, so it stays cooler, but they're watching the new horse for them. Okay. Gonna go. Let's see here. Okay. Here we go. It's so warm. Let's go in here. I like to go up over this so that I'm not dragging it in the mud. Hi, Moo. Moo's in here. He's gonna head out. There are the ducks. Yep. Filling the tanks. I just filled this full yesterday, and when it's hot like this, they drink a lot. I'll show the new horse pretty soon here. I'm just gonna finish filling theirs, and then I'll fill his. It feels like a heat wave. The humidity is killing us here because we've gotten so much rain lately, and now the rain stopped, but the humidity is so bad. It's very humid. So just getting their tank filled up, and then I'll show you the new horse. So before I show you the new horse, I'll give anyone who's new a rundown. The new horse is from a kill pen. We've only had him for 3 days. He's in really rough shape. He doesn't look good. He's skin and bones. He is currently on a feed program, and we're taking good care of him. He has unlimited hay, pretty much, but it's a slow feed. He has all the fresh water that he can handle, salt and mineral block. I'm constantly bedding him, trying to keep him comfortable, but he has a long way to go. He's a draft cross. He's 16 hands tall, and he doesn't have a name yet. His kill tag was 7401. So when people ask what his name is, right now it's 7401. I haven't, Pennsylvania heat index of 105. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Mine cannot fly. Nope, they're domestic anaconda ducks. They do not fly at all. So that's filled enough, so I'm gonna just pull this and we're gonna go see the big guy and fill up his water. He's waiting for me. There he is. Hey, buddy. He is waiting, and he's probably waiting for his water because he just had his dinner, and his dinner is, oh, buddy, you're dripping. Yeah, he's waiting for water. It's splashing him. I'll put some in here and then go to the next one so he can get a drink.
do you think? What am I doing? Oh, I don't know, Mom, but this looks sketchy. I don't know what's going on, Mom. What are you doing, Mom?
I don't think he's going to be shy of water because, well, it's like was kind of hit him a couple times and he was like, well, whatever. And just like braying and like the bucket's moving didn't bother him. Lovey, on the other hand, she does not like water. As soon as I get the hose out, she heads for high water. She's like, no, no, thank you. So, yes. So he came from a kill pen. So basically he is underweight, massively underweight, and he needs to gain about, I would say, a couple 100 pounds. My vet will tell me, show me a good estimate on like how much weight he needs to put on, but he's going to be on a food program. It's going to take a couple months for us to get to where he needs to be, but that's okay, as long as there aren't any further problems. If there are stomach ulcers or other with his stomach, it could be a much longer process. It just depends on if he has other issues on top of his the fact that he has dental problems and wasn't taken care of and wasn't fed properly. So if we find that he just needs to be fed and get the proper nutrition and get his teeth floated and be taken care of, maybe worms. Parasites are always a concern when they come off of a kill pen because he may never have been. His stools don't look like he has any parasites. They look very good. But the vet will check that anyways to make sure that he doesn't have anything going on with that. Just gotta let the hose drain out here quick. It's hot here in Minnesota, so keeping him hydrated is a huge thing. Keeping the flies to a minimum, and also we've had a lot of wet weather, so keeping him bedded, which is what I'm about to do next. Grab a thing of bedding. We have a truck, but I'm always using my minivan to haul horse-related items home. Minivans are fantastic. They work really well. So I got some bedding, and I also have to put in another salt and mineral. Giving myself something to drink, but I'm gonna try to get some of this done first. I have basically the other thing that we were putting the salt and mineral block in is like a metal thing that you put it in, but that is not working because his is on the ground because of where he's located. And so here's my van. So here's the salt and mineral block, and I got 2 of them because he needs one and the other horses are almost done with theirs, so they're gonna need one. So I just got 2 while I was there. But I got this rubber bucket, so I'm gonna put it in there on the ground. I think that's gonna work a little better than the other thing. I get worried with keeping the metal thing in there because when he finishes, then he can drag it around or get stuck in it or something can happen, and I just don't think it's a good idea. Also, it's metal bars, so it can actually touch the ground, which I don't want it touching things to contaminate it. So I feel like this is a really safe bet. So I'm going to put this in here. Ooh, I might have gone dark because I was okay, come on. I changed my orientation. There. Sorry. It is alfalfa hay. It has very little alfalfa in it. Most of it is just a grass hay. So that's what our bales are, mostly grass, and that's because mostly our minis are on it, and giving the minis something with more sugar in it, which alfalfa has a little bit more of, not a good idea. Alfalfa is also more coarse, and the minis, some of them have poor teeth, or not poor teeth, but they're a little bit older, a little bit harder to chew food, that kind of thing. Alfalfa is pretty coarse and stemmy. My horses don't like stemmy hay. I do not do a ton of alfalfa in my hay. It's just a personal preference. There is some in my field that they eat when they're out grazing, but I don't get hay that's alfalfa. I'm gonna run and put this in there, and I'm gonna take you guys with me, but I'm gonna put you in the bucket with me. So you guys are gonna be riding in here because I need 2 hands to carry this thing because it's heavy. It's like a lot. It's heavy. It's like 20-30 pounds. So I'm gonna stick you guys in here. I'm gonna go for a ride. Hopefully my phone stays working while I'm doing this. I don't know, but this thing is
head be? Ugh. Shoot. Ugh, dang it. Hopefully everybody's still in there. Ugh. Hi, bug guy. Hello, buddy. Hey, buddy. Holy smokes. It's heavy. He knows what that is already, and I gotta rip the packaging off of it before he can have it. So I'm gonna do so that we don't have to worry about him getting any plastic. That would not be good. There. Going to town on it right away. I hope they appreciate me. I appreciate them. And when it's warm like this, replacing the salt that they lose through sweat, really important. The minerals in here, it has a lot of essential minerals. These blocks are wonderful. So if you'll see, he's actually biting it. He's quite deficient in his salt and minerals. And this is the second block. Leo is a cute name. Leo's a cute name. What do you think you are, buddy? Keep calling him buddy. Maybe you should just be buddy. I just call him buddy for now because I didn't know what your name was. You want to see what this paper is about? No, not really. Just wanted to test to see. I've never like checked his eyes. I mean, I assume he can see, but sometimes if you wave in front and there's no reaction, but he reacted. He's got good eyes. What are you doing? So I'm curious if anyone has input with horse experience. He's going to town. He's pretty much just straight up eating this. It's like, do I need to remove it? Because from what I've heard and what I've been told and everything I've learned, horses don't overdose on this stuff. But he's literally like eating it. Like, yeah, that's why I'm wondering, is it not okay to remove this at times? Because is it the fact that he's just like eating to eat? I've never had a horse do this before, but he put down a whole block within 3 days. This is his second block, and he's basically just eating the block. And I'll give him as much as he needs, but I've never heard of a horse overdosing on one, because apparently horses have like an internal, that's what I've always heard, internally they know when they've had enough. But he like is just chowing it down, and I'm like, I'm starting to have second guesses and think maybe I put it out and then I bring it in here into the coop where he can't get in here, bring it in here and then put it out for 10 minutes a day or something, because that much salt and mineral just seems overkill. I mean, the first just getting initially enough, but this is like almost excessive. It's almost like I put a cake in front of him, or a cake in front of myself, I guess. That's not a healthy amount to be eating. So I feel like Yeah, he's never eaten. He's eaten a whole block over 3 days, but still, this is a lot. That's a lot for a horse. That's a lot. My 3 horses put down 1 block in 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna, until I Google it, I am moving this. I'm moving it in here until I look it up because I'm not risking it. And I know that he's not like completely gonna die because he doesn't have some mineral block. And I'm not going to take a chance. So I'm just gonna remove it. I thought this time he would take in a lot less. That's not the case. And I'm not comfortable with it. I don't know. I've never seen this before in a horse that they would intake that much. So I'm just gonna err on the side of caution and wait until I can do some research on it so that I'm confident in what I'm doing, because I'm not confident in that. Look at him. You took it away from me, Mom? What the heck's wrong with you? It was delicious. I'm so stinking hungry, Mom. Well, I don't think that's a healthy thing to do, buddy. Well, Mom, I was very hungry. Sorry, buddy. Is this not a healthy thing? It's not a healthy thing for such a big horse to be eating so much of it. You know what I'm saying? Well, Mom, I was very, very hungry. And you know, horses get hungry sometimes. I know, buddy. But you're kind of being a big old piglet. Well, I'm not a big old piglet. I'm just hungry. Well, salt isn't necessarily a meal. It's not like a meal that you just like eat. Who says? It could be a meal for me. Well, it's not gonna be. We can't do that. He's a sweet boy. Ooh, do you like that? Is that your spot? He likes his forehead scratched. You like this? Forehead scratches? You don't know what those are, huh? She took my food. I'll have to check over here and see if there's something else that I could have. Thank you, moderators, for keeping sanity in here. I appreciate you guys. Overeat out of boredom. Ooh. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I was not confident watching that. Like, I was not confident. And he has other food, but he's going back and like licking the ground where it was and like licking up the rest of it. I don't think that's right. I mean, you shouldn't be that deficient where you're eating that much. And it might be, I mean, even like hay or like grain. If I put grain out there, he'd just keep eating and eating and eating and eating, because there's just no, like, when they're starved, they don't understand like what it feels like to be full, or they can't like monitor it. I've never heard of that with, oh, it's hot. I've never heard of that with, get out of here. I've never heard of that with salt and mineral blocks. I've never heard of horses doing that with salt and mineral blocks. I didn't think that was a thing. I thought they always monitored well, but that was weird. Puppers, you're gonna have to go out. Yeah, that just didn't, I'm sorry guys, that did not just that much. Like, you saw him, he's going to town on that thing. It's like, that can't be right. Hello, lovey. Hey, big guy. that, Mom? That's bedding. Oh my gosh. I'm going in and taking a shower. Gross. I just feel like wet. I feel like I just took a shower. Nasty. I'm behind you. Hello. Should we spread this stuff out? I know, I took your block. I know, I took your block. I'm sorry. Love how he's like interacting with me a bit. Curious about what I'm doing. I'm gonna spread that out. He's curious about it. See if he acknowledges my hand. He hasn't really acknowledged my hand yet. Like, it took Lovey a long time to do this, where you put your hand out and they just will smell it. Kind of checking me out. Oh. Try the other side. Nope. Nope. That's fine. That's fine. Not yet. That's all right. Take your time, buddy. Take all the time you need. I got nothing but time, but you do want to check out what I'm doing over here. Oh, there's a bug in your water. I don't want you to eat a bug here. There. When horses drink, horses are a prey animal. So when they drink, their heads are down and they can't necessarily watch for danger. So horses will only drink if they feel safe, comfortable, and if they trust you. So the fact that I'm standing right here, and even when I was putting the water in and I'm watering him and he's drinking, and I'm standing here and he's drinking, that's huge. That means he trusts me, which is big. Lovey would not drink. I still think if I was that close to Lovey, she wouldn't drink. She's just that way. She's has some issues with trust, but he did it right away, which is encouraging. He's licking the ground where that block was. Stare and the block will appear. Yeah, just wait. We will not be seeing ribs much longer. Like I tell you guys, I feel a little bit like a broken record, but the reason I want to share as much as I can with you guys is because I know that eventually we're not going to be looking at the same horse. And we're going to look back at this and be comparing pictures and videos, and you're going to see such a huge difference in him. Now here's an old lick that I had in here for Miss Lovey, and now he's working on that. The thing about that one is it's a different consistency. That's a very firm, hard block, and it's mostly salt. He's working on, that one's been out here since he got here, and he's taking it because you have to lick it. So it's a lot slower to get to your system, and it's a lot harder and a lot more work to lick that one. So I'm fine with that being out here. Welcome, new subscriber here, welcome. So this is our new boy. He's from a kill pen. He's quite underweight, and so right now I'm bedding him. I just finished filling his water, feeding him, and now I'm putting bedding down, and then I'm getting off of here, going to go take a cold shower, get something to drink, and take care of myself because I've been out here doing horse chores, and it is so freaking hot here in Minnesota. But welcome if you're new. This is our sweet boy. He's brand new here. He's been here for 3 days. He's underweight. We're working to give him a good life, and we appreciate everybody who's taking this journey with us to get him into good health and feeling better. This next week, the vet will be coming. The farrier will be coming. They'll be assessing him. He is just getting settled right now. This is his 3rd day here. He's learning what everything is about. He's learning about us. He's learning about food and eating and how to monitor your eating, which he hasn't quite figured out the what's it called? My salt and mineral blocks yet, but we'll get there. So I was going to pop this sucker open. Kind of like these bags. These bags are easy to open. Usually I get the plastic bags and harder to open. I also like these because they're probably better for the environment. So He's super calm and gentle. He doesn't kick, bite, buck, nothing crazy yet. He's definitely paying attention to what I'm doing. See his ears? They're drawn back. He's paying attention to what I'm doing because I'm moving this around. He's facing me. He's wondering what the heck I'm up to. I'm going to put it on this side this time because this is normally where he's at. Put this down. I'm going to let him sniff this out because I want him to know that this is nothing to be scared of. See, there, he sniffed it. Great. Pull it down. So I put it in front of him. Once he acknowledged it, take the pressure away. So that's just a term that horse people use. So basically it's getting them to face their fears, letting them realize there's nothing to be afraid of. And I don't do that by some people really like get up in their face with it. I don't do that. I kind of put it by them. See how he's doing? And once he acknowledges it, I just take it away. Like, oh yeah, it's not a big deal. Do it one more time. I got to put it over there anyways. Oh, see? A bag. Cool. Now I got to walk it over there. Might have to pass him sometime. One of these might get away from me. I could accidentally drop it. One of the kids could be playing with one. So I just want him to know you don't have to be afraid of it. He's spreading it out himself. Look at him. He's not eating it. He's not eating it, guys. He's just playing with it. Goofy. What the heck, buddy? He's just spreading it out with his mouth. So funny. I've never seen a horse do this in my life. Oh. What a clown. What are you doing? What a goofball. All right. He did this himself. He's making my work. He's like, I knew you were tired, Mom, and I'm just helping out. How does it feel having that stuff like in your nose, dude? How does that feel? What a dork. I've never had a horse do that. I've had a lot of different horses, very smart horses. I've Arabian horses. I've had quite a few horses here. Never seen one do that when I get the bedding out. That is a first. Riddles the clown. When I was little, there was this show that we watched when we were kids, and it was called Riddles the Clown. You remind me of Riddles, you goofball. Riddles the clown. Riddles. I like that. Riddles clown. I'm sure nobody else has heard of it. It wasn't a well-known video or a well-known like movie series, but we loved it. Riddles the clown. And you are definitely clownish. I can tell. You've got a quirky personality. Big boy. Good boy. All right. That feels better. Definitely looks better. So, this might be gross to show, but you know what? What the heck? This needs to be cleaned. If you look at this, this is man parts. He's a horse. Everybody's got it. This is a normal part of being. He probably has not been cleaned. I would say maybe ever. That's a problem. They're supposed to be cleaned once a year. Some people do it themselves. I do not because I don't trust myself. I don't know what I'm doing and I'm way nervous and my horses probably wouldn't tolerate it. When the vet goes in to float his teeth, sharpen the points in there, she will go in to float his teeth and she'll sedate him. While he's sedated, she'll work on him back there and get that all cleaned up and taken care of. She'll also check for like cancerous whatever because it happens to horses. She'll do all of that while he's sedated. So it causes him no pain, no discomfort, and it will take care of him. If you don't clean in there, there's some really awful stuff that can happen to horses. And I can tell already it has not been cleaned in a long time. I can tell that much. I'm not a vet, but I can tell. So he'll get all taken care of with Miss Jen, my vet, Miss Jen. She'll take good care of him, won't she? Yeah. She's so good with horses. She's so calm with them, and she knows that these guys all come out of bad situations, and she's always like extra careful with them, and really like, and she gives me like a very good analysis, and she won't do things that she doesn't have to. Like, she doesn't do things just to do them. She does things like if they need to be done. She doesn't just try to get my money. She works with me and she tells me how I can help them with certain things without having her come, or like when I need to call her when I don't. She's just a really awesome human being, and she really like, she's just really, really good. And she doesn't just like take care of the horses. She includes me. Like, she lets me help. She lets me like feel the teeth. She'll explain things to me, and like, it's so nice to be treated like, not like I'm stupid, but like I want to learn. And she's willing to like take the time, not just rush through everything, but actually take the time and like show me what she's doing, talk to me about it, tell me things. That's what I want. Like, and she lets me help. Like, I've helped do the horses' x-rays because I'm their mom, and like they trust, like usually when she's seeing them, like they trust me more than her. So she uses that to her advantage. And so yeah, when she's doing things like x-rays, like I'm with them, and so it calms them, and so the x-rays go much smoother, and different things that we need to do go a lot smoother if I'm there with them, holding them, or like when they get sedated they have to have a shot, and so I'll hold them and be with her, and then she like will be like, all right, I'm going in now, and then I just hold their halter so that they like don't turn and bite her or anything. And she's just a great person, and she's really good with the horses. And I know I trust her enough now. Or I feel like I have a really good relationship with her, and I trust her. I trust her judgment when she tells me like, yes, this horse needs to be seen. Yes, an x-ray needs to be done. Or no, this horse is okay. No, you don't, you know what I mean? You can hold out a bit, or, you know, she just is very honest with me. And finding of that's honest with you and isn't just trying to get your money is a huge deal. Hey. You know, she's also told me, I mean, with one of the horses, she just told me, you know, he's not going to make it. And the kindest thing that you can do to him is have him put down. And that sucks to hear. And I'm sure she's had to tell a lot of people that. She's a vet. But she just tells me how it is. Like, he wasn't going to make it. And she said prolonging his life is you're actually causing him pain and discomfort by prolonging his life. And she's like, you gave him like the best last days of his life, but it's just time. So she's really, really good. He is very comfortable. Like, there's no flies. If you look at his face, I haven't put anything on his face, but because it's a little bit windy out here, he has no flies on his face, and he's not kicking or stomping, and his tail is not swishing. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are kind. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know she's really, truly, and I did tell her, like, I appreciate you. Thank you for your time. And like, she's never in a rush to leave my house. Like, that's what I really like about her. You know how sometimes you feel like you're being rushed through? Like, somebody comes and you feel like they're just rushing to get you done. Even when you go to the doctor sometimes, if they're busy, you feel like you're just being rushed through, like you're just another person, and you're just being slammed through, and even your horses. But, like, she knows my horse. Like, she knows their names, and, like, she's never just racing me through. I never feel like I'm just another person. And she's never like trying to get out of here as fast as she can. She'll take the last like 10, 15 minutes she's here and just stand there. She's not even doing a horse. She'll just stand there and talk to me about like what we did, or how we can help a horse, or like if I'm looking for like a feed plan, or I'm questioning like different products out there, she'll talk to me about it, which I love. I really appreciate that. She does a really nice job. So I know that he's going to be in great hands with her. I know that she's going to take very good care of him. She definitely, like, when I had Big John, she was the one who kind of made the assessment on him, and then, like, she contacted me after she was here, and she goes, you know, I was looking at his injuries, and I was looking at his scars, and I was thinking about him, and she's like, I really believe that at some point he was in harness and had an accident, some kind of accident. Either he fell, or he was tied and pulled back and fell down. But she said the way that the markings were, and the way that his face was, and where the scars were, and where the sores were, she believes strongly that he was in some sort of bad accident while he was harnessed. And like, what she said really made sense. You know, I didn't put that together, but then as she was talking about it, I was like, oh, that makes sense. So I like that and that's like after she saw him, she's like, I was just thinking about him. It's like, do you know how rare that is to have a vet that's like, after the fact is like thinking about your horse and then reaches out just to tell you like, hey, I think this may have happened. You know, that's just not heard of. So I know that she will, like Norman, a lot of vets want to see the horse and then they'll prescribe a medicine. She knows Norman's condition. She's seen him, she's x-rayed him. Her and I have done things with him and we've talked about his condition because he has really bad arthritis. She'll just send the prescription over. She doesn't make me do a visit, nothing. I just contact the vet office and she just writes up the prescription and I just go pick it up. Like, it's so nice because she could charge me for a visit and then come here and then I would have to wait or try to do it in advance, and she doesn't do that. I just call the office and she has it ready for me when I come. Because that's every day. He has to have it every day. I am soaking wet with sweat. This is gross. I think we're gonna head out. Hey, hi. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Oh, look at you. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello, beauty. Nope. All right, buddy. I'm gonna let you be. You've got hay, you've got water, you're bedded. Good. Everything looks good. Is everything good? Yes? Yes? Can I check your teeth quick? Do you mind if I check your teeth quick? Ho, ho. Yeah, so that tells me he is up there in age. He is close to the same age as Moo. Teeth very similar to Moo's. So I would say he's in his 20s. That's my bet. We're gonna see when the vet comes and I'll let you guys know. My bet is 20s. Very similar to Mr. Moo as far as teeth go. So I'm gonna say 20s. Now if you compare, watch this. There they go. There go the Arabians. And now he's freaking out because the Arabians are freaking out. And all I have is this little bag. See the difference? They're visiting the minis now. Hey guys, it's a bag. It is simply a paper bag. Now, I know it's hot and I don't really want to do this, but I kind of need to show them that it's just a paper bag. Triple Set Crown Senior is what I use for the feed, yep. I kind of need them to understand that this is just a bag because they're running from it and afraid. So Lovey's kind of curious now and they see me. So I don't need them to come up and love the bag. I just need them to see that the bag isn't going to kill them. So I'm just, there she goes. I'm just walking with the bag. He'll be very healthy. You guys won't recognize him. So I need these guys to see that this is just a bag. Do you see their reaction to a bag? It's just a bag, love. It's just a bag, Norm. It is okay. Puppers, no, please do not chase them. They're just figuring out what this bag is. So Normie's showing some interest in the bag. This is life with horses, you guys. When something freaks them out, it can really freak them out. And this is called desensitizing. I just want them to know, hey, it's all right. It's just a bag. Lovey's not sure. Normie's not sure. And then because they're nervous, Puppers is a little nervous. Hey guys, it's just a bag. Nope, not having it. There goes Lovey. Now I'm gonna see what happens if I kind of walk away with the bag. Lovey usually likes to follow me. So we'll see what... Puppers, please stop. see what the minis think of the bag. Maybe if the minis are okay with it, the other horses will be like, oh, if they can handle it. No, this is funny. So I'm turning away from them, putting my back to them, and kind of just, the minis are like, no, a bag. Oh my gosh. Just a bag. I'm just gonna walk down. Boats parked by the yard. Isn't it funny how sometimes it's just an object that they're not necessarily comfortable with, or if you change something, like if you open a shed door or something looks a little bit different, or if you move something, or if you have a vehicle parked in a different place. It's so funny the things that they find to be spooked by. They're used to the plastic bags that I normally use, and they always sniff the plastic bags, but this is not a plastic bag. So here we have Normie. He's getting close. This is perfect. Like, this is all I wanted. He's giving it a little smell. He's got flies on his nose. Oh my God. He's giving it a little smell. Let him give it a little smell. Oh, it's okay. Take it away. Take it away. All right. He gave it a smell, so he's good. He's processed that it is okay. Yep. Gave it another smell. He's okay. So a lot of times it just takes one horse figuring it out. Yep, he's smelling it. He's good. I hate, it's so hot. What a day to have to figure out what a bag is. Hey, Moo. All right. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna set this bag down, and I'm going to stick a rock or something on top of it, and I'm going to set it right outside their pen so they can look at it, hear it waving in the wind. They could even technically smell it, but they can't eat it. And I'm just going to leave that out there while I'm inside. He's like, what's the big deal, you big babies? What do you think of this? What do you think of this bag, buddy? He's very, very chill. Here. What do you think of that bag? Yeah. What do you think of that? Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't even faze him. All right. Well, guys, I'm going to jump on out of here. They've got water. Everybody's got feed. It is hot. I'm going to stick this under a bucket of sorts. Oh, shoot. I forgot that I have to soak feed for him. I'll start his feed soaking now. That way tonight it's ready. Look at him. He's staring at us. See him? See his little head sticking around the corner? Hi, buddy. Checking out what I'm doing. So I'll soak feed, start soaking feed now, so it's ready by tonight. I'm doing a whole bucket full now, so he's getting 3 buckets of feed a day. He's doing really good on it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being a part of the channel. I'll do another live tonight, tomorrow, sometime. You guys know I'm not going anywhere. So take care. Have a good one, everybody. Stay cool. Get some water. Drink. See you guys on the next one. Hope Mr. Newbie don't eat it. Yeah, no. I'm putting it outside of here with a bucket on it so that no one decides to eat the bag, because they've eaten some strange things. So see you guys on the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Drink water.